So Adidas and Miami revealed some new uniforms for the 2024 season. So you know what this means. Canes fans are arguing about it on social media. Let's take a look. What's going on, Canes fans? There had been some anticipation building over these uniforms because you know how places like to do on Twitter and social media platforms. You know, they tweet out a little sneak peek, something to kind of hype the fans up, a little bit of a teaser. And now it finally officially dropped today. The new football uniforms for the 2024 season. And the response was mixed. A lot of fans are upset because they say that why did they hype this up? I can't even tell the difference between this year's uniforms and last year's uniforms. You have the pro Nike Miami fans who want to go back to that and they're going to dog anything that's Adidas. You have the people who, didn't want to touch it at all and they just wanted to leave it the same. What we're going to do is take a look, all right, at the video that they posted up, which I actually thought was pretty fire. I think this thing's pretty good. And then we're going to do some close-ups. We're going to look at the details on the uniforms, and I'm going to talk about some of the changes that they've made to them. And some of them, are pretty noticeable, at least I thought, once you zoom in and look at them. And then we're going to talk about it, react to the whole thing. You know how it is, so buckle up. Let's jump over to Twitter here. So this is the video that the official Miami Hurricanes football Twitter account uploaded. It's a 1-minute video. Look, we have to listen to it in silence due to copyright stuff. Thanks, YouTube. So it's going to be silent, but you'll get the idea with the video. So this is the one that they dropped. And if you notice, they actually kind of zoom in on what some of the changes and things are in the video. And I think this video is actually very well done. There's a specific part coming up that I think is super dope in this video. And of course, that white over white goes hard. Man, I think that's such a sick combo. Got some Mawanoa action, Ruben Hurricane Bane, Cam Ward in there. Right here, that clip right there. Yo, we'll go back to it. And then right here at the end, pay attention, pay attention. Teasing the next Miami Knights uniform, which we're also going to talk about in this video because that's super controversial, of course, as always. This shot right here is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. So look, it's like a pass. So the ball is spinning, you can see the spiral, and then he catches it. Look at this. And then the camera cuts away. How freaking sick is that? Let's watch it full speed. Yo, very well done. Yo, can we clap it up for the editing team? Whoever's idea that was, you need a raise. Because that's a really sick edit. But I did want to touch on the ending there. A lot of people said, what does this mean? What is this? Obviously, it's got to be the new Miami Knights. Right? They haven't made any sort of official announcement, but it's all kind of blacked out, nighttime. And there's always pushback for Miami Knights when it comes to Miami. And I totally get it. Miami has lost a lot in the Miami Knights uniforms. But you got to remember a couple of things. The players like them, which is important. I know that Mario is a little weird about, sticking to the classic stuff and not doing alternates and things, which I totally respect as well. But I will say, if you go look at all of the recruiting pictures, 9 out of 10 of them are in the Miami Knights uniforms. The recruits love them. So I do think it is important, and the uniform combo doesn't actually play a part in winning or losing a game. The reality is this. You break out cool, crazy alternate uniforms in some of your biggest games of the year. You pick one that's super big, you need some extra hype, and Miami over the years has let the fans down in those big time games. So that's what's actually at play here. The team has not been playing up to a high level against these big time opponents. That's what needs to be fixed, not the uniform combo. So I'm excited pumped to see what it is, and recruits and players love them. But let's take a closer look at these uniform combos, and we'll start with the white over white because it's just too fire to not jump in and take a look at this first. So we'll look at some of the stuff, and then I'll give you a direct side-by-side comparison so you can really see the difference in last year's uniforms. Because I'll be honest, I agree with the fans that when you first look at this, you're kind of like, okay, what's different? It's a Miami Hurricanes uniform. Nothing really pops or stands out, but there are some differences. If we zoom in here, you'll notice that the U no longer has the shield behind it. So it's just a straight U logo, and the shield was okay. At one point, I thought it was kind of cool, like a shield, like, protect the U. But the U by itself is cool enough. It doesn't need anything else. So I'm actually cool with that. It looks like the collar here is a little more breathable. It's got some holes in it, so it's like a breathable mesh. The minimalist Adidas logo, which you can see here, so it no longer says Adidas on it. We knew that was coming, but I think it looks a little cleaner here actually on the uniform. The numbers have changed back to the block numbers, which I think is fine. I'm kind of indifferent. It could be fine either way. The material overall for the jerseys is different, and I believe the pants as well. This is totally different material here, and also the pants look more breathable. Look at the mesh on the inside, on the inner thigh here. Should be more comfortable with it being more breathable. I think the players are going to like it, but that's kind of what stands out to me when initially looking at this. Helmets appear to be the same. There is a little bit of a debate on if the U logo on the side of the helmets is bigger or not this season. I don't really know. Let me know what you think. But I think it possibly looks kind of the same to me. But that's the white over white. We'll get a different point of view here. That's just so clean, man. And there are rumors swirling around that this might be the uniform combo we break out against the Florida Gators at the Swamp. We do a little bit of a whiteout. And Cam Ward even talked about this in an interview. So no official confirmation right at this time in July, but it's very possible that this is the combo that Miami rocks against the Gators, which would be super hype. That'd be pretty cool. He's got the sleeve here with the minimalist Adidas logo, the Adizero gloves. Also look pretty dope. Let's take a look at, how about Mawanoa? Let's get a close-up on the back of the jersey here. Helmet, you can see there, looks the same. It does say Miami on the back and on the front. You've got Sebastian on the visors. There you can get a real good look at the numbers. There's the numbers. And then kind of a real breathable V kind of mesh pattern here on the back towards the lower back, which I think will be good. I think the players will appreciate that. Get another look at Mawanoa here from the front. I mean, I think they look fine, bro. Like, it's so funny because the people want to argue that they're boring and why didn't they make more changes? And some of these people are the same ones arguing just win. Like, just win. We don't care about the uniform combo, and then they're arguing about the uniforms on social media. So make up your mind. Do you care or not care? Me, I'm indifferent, but I feel like that, you look good, you feel good. Hopefully you're winning, you're playing well. It does play a part. There's a bigger picture when it comes to this with the uniform combos, when we talk about recruiting and players and things like that. So I don't know what people expected. Mario's not going to go super flashy, so they weren't going to do like a full rework or anything crazy. I don't think that they were going to, make the whole thing glow in the dark or anything like that. But there you can see a little bit closer on the helmet as well. I like the font. I like the Miami on the front. I'm cool with it. I don't know if this is the coloring though, but the greens are a little different across the board. But I think if we go back and look at previous uniforms, that might be the case. We'll look maybe when we do the side-by-side comparison, but it could be lighting. It could be that they've never matched. Maybe they haven't, because, I mean, look at the color of this and the color on the font, the color on the stripes. It's all different greens, which is fine. It's fine, but Let's get a look at Cam Ward. Look at QB1 in the orange. So here's a look at the orange. You can see all that. This one is breathable kind of all the way across the bottom, which is pretty sick. Again, you can see the number change there. He's covering the ACC logo, but you saw it in previous pictures. There it is on the chin strap. Big U logo. That's pretty cool. Get another look at maybe at the back of Ward's jersey. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, I think they're clean. I think they're clean. There you can kind of see the mesh here up top on his as well. That extends up over to the collar. I think that they look like they're very functional. Obviously, I've not tried them on, but I'm just looking at them. I think they look clean. I think they're not over the top, not too flashy, not too crazy. I like the font. I like the colors. Bro, I think they're fine. I think they're fine. I don't really know what the uproar is other than just people who want to go back to Nike, so they're just pissed and it's because it's not Nike, but it wasn't going to be Nike. You know, it was the announcement was from Adidas. You know, so I don't know what people were expecting. There you can kind of see the cleats a little bit. Don't know if there's any changes there to them. But here we go. Ruben Hurricane Bane in the white over green. One of my personal favorite combos. I like that look a lot. You can see the numbers here up on top on the shoulders. That breathable mesh here up top. Looking good, looking good. I think we have another picture of Bane. And look, man, listen, people were giving Bane a hard time for the hairline. Listen, bro, if you want, hey, I can, bro, I feel you, okay? I feel you, man. Listen, he's out there working. He's out there grinding. You know, that hairline's going to work its way back, okay? You putting in serious time in the weight room and on the football field. My man's stressed. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, okay? Y'all cut him some slack, all right? Plus maybe genetics, you know? But Ruben Hurricane Bane been doing his thing. Here we got another picture, another little profile here. You can see the stripes on the pants. We even have some breathable mesh here in the butt area, you know. So that'll be good when you're down there on the field. You know, that's good stuff. We like to see that. That's a pretty good angle. You can kind of see the U on the helmet again here. Maybe that is bigger. I don't know. Maybe we're all crazy. It might be the same. That's kind of cool because it's got the minimalist Adidas logo and then the line and then the U logo. That's kind of cool. I like that. What else do we have here? Let's see. Let's look at some of the big guys. How about that? There we go. Got some different gloves on. You know, they got the extra padding and stuff in them. Orange with the mesh. Orange pants. Orange over white. Bro, I dig it. Straight up. I'm actually a big fan. A big fan of this. Let's see. This kind of highlights some of the stuff here. Just showcasing it. You know, not everyone has social media. On these videos, some people ask about it, why we upload them. Not everybody gets to see this. You know, so we like to talk about what's trending on social media for the Canes, and this is a big topic right now. Let's see. Let me give you guys a comparison to wrap this up. That's what we'll do. Let's look at. Here we go. Okay. Let's hide my camera. Let's hide my camera so you can really take it in. This one, again, I agree with the fans. When I initially saw it, I said, "Wait a minute, what's different? It all looks the same to me." But when you look at a side-by-side comparison here, the changes are actually pretty drastic, really. Because again, we've got the minimalist Adidas logo, right? No shield on the U right here in the middle, and it's up higher. It's up here kind of in that collar. They've extended this down, and it's kind of got the mesh going up here. You can see it on cam. Here, we'll zoom it in. Brought it up a little bit. ACC logo, I know he's covering it, but it appears to be the same. These are two different colored jerseys, but that doesn't matter. That's just the color. You can definitely see a difference in the font, in my opinion, and the material. I mean, look, this is just, it's completely different. Totally different material here. And I think this looks so much better. So much better. And look, I like Adidas because I prefer the way their stuff fits me personally when it comes to fan apparel. But we're not talking fan apparel here. We're talking about what the players wear on the field. On the left, looks way more functional, more comfortable. It looks like it makes a lot more sense. I like this look on the left way more than the right. And it's not, listen. It's not because of who's wearing it. Okay? It's not because okay. Maybe that plays a little part. All right? Maybe it plays a little part. That could impact the way I feel about it a little bit, but I'm trying to not let it. Okay? The one on the left is better. Let's be real. It looks better. But I'm happy with it. I dig it, man. I'm excited to see what they try to do with the Miami Knights this season. Everybody's going to be pumped up. Maybe they can win in them again, which would be great. That'd be nice for that to happen every once in a while so people don't all think that they're cursed and everybody's terrified every time they wear them. But I dig it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about them. Look, if you're a Nike fanboy, it's fine. It's okay to have a wrong opinion or a bad opinion. I'm just giving y'all a hard time because I like the way Adidas stuff fits me. But hey, you got to like what you got to like. That's your personal preference, So sound off in the comments. Let me know if there's anything you noticed about them that was maybe different that I didn't notice. So I know that the number font, the new material, they took the shield off of the U, the minimalist Adidas logo. Maybe the U logo is bigger, is a little bigger on the helmet, but it's kind of tough to say. I'd have to actually measure it to know for sure, but it looks very similar. And I hope we're rocking that white out for the Gators. That'd be so freaking sick. Remember though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.